Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, today I have got a combo deck for you that I am calling Rune My Day. So there's been a few other decks going around that I've seen with the Runeforge Champion, and they're a little bit combo-y. This is 100% all in on the combo. Let me show you what I'm talking about so we can get into some gameplay. So first we have 4 copies of Seed of Life's Bounty and 4 copies of Selfless Savior. These are in the deck so that we have a nice early 1-drop as well as to protect our combo pieces. What are those combo pieces? We have 4 copies of Transcendent Envoy, and we have 4 copies of Runeforge Champion. So in a perfect world, if everything goes right, on turn 1 we want to throw the dog down. If we have to throw the Seed of Life's Bounty on turn 1, you can either still go ahead with the plan turn 2, turn 3, or you can delay the game by 1 and go turn 3, turn 4 on your combo so that you're holding up 1 land to protect the combo with the Seed of Life's Bounty. But in a perfect world, turn 1, Selfless Savior, into a turn 2, Transcendent Envoy, into a turn 3, Runeforge Champion. And what did we just do? What we have now done is we have a creature to protect our combo, and our combo is Aura spells cost you 1 less to cast, and Runeforge Champion says you may pay 1 colorless rather than pay for a rune spell that you cast. So basically everything becomes free in this row, and that is why we are running 4 Rune of Sustenances, 3 Rune of Flights, 2 Rune of Mortalities, 4 Rune of Speeds, and 4 Rune of Mights. So as soon as you have the combo in, if you have 1, 2, 3, however many of these you have in your hand, you're throwing these for free now. Every single time you throw a rune, you're also drawing another card, so you kind of go off. Now, I suggest that you only throw maybe the Rune of Speed and a Rune of Might, maybe a Rune of Flight, and don't go too crazy on turn 3 with the Runeforge Champion, because in all reality, you could wait till turn 4 to throw everything else after you put in all that glitters on it and just really beat them up big. But you don't want to double up Rune of Mortality and Rune of Flight and Rune of Sustenance on here, because it's giving you no benefit, maybe just the ones that add to your pluses. So that's what you're going to do once you have the combo out. We also have All That Glitters, 4 copies, because that card just scales exponentially how fast you beat your opponent once you have that in play. And then 2 copies of Sentinel's Eyes, mainly because it gives you vigilance and that doesn't hurt. It's also an aura and it has the escape feature against decks like rogues. So it's another reason why that's there. Then we have 5 copies of Plains, and then we have 4 of all of the runes that touch white mana. So that's the deck. Keep in mind, like I said, it is 100% a combo deck, so you want to mulligan aggressively to try and get it. Usually at least a Transcendent Envoy, so that you hopefully draw into a Rune Champion, but if you have both, that's better. Sometimes you're going to need a mulligan down to 5, and you're still going to win the game. Don't worry about that, but it is a combo deck. So let's get into the gameplay real quick. If you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, completely free, real quick. Give the video a like, leave us a comment down below, and we'll see you at the end for the summary. Are you ready, Torito? Tonrito. Opponent. We have a Runeforge Champion, but nothing else. Can't do anything till turn 3. Well, we're going to mulligan that. Well, we have the Seed and an All That Glitters. We'll keep it. We'll get rid of the Rune of Speed. Keeping the 2. Yeah, we're going all in. We're all in on these All That Glitters. Green-blue might be good for us. So we'll go ahead and snap down the Seed of Life's Bounty. Are they gonna kill it? It's a pixie. Hey. Hey. Okay, so they're gonna go to Toski here, so we need to go over the top and fast. So if we use all of our mana, that would be All That Glitters this turn, and then next turn All That Glitters out. Yeah, so let's just throw it down. I need 1 more white for next turn anyways. So this turn we throw the All That Glitters, and we swing in for 3. They won't be blocking. So they can throw a Toski right now if they have one. Which sucks because I can't Rune of Might yet. And they get to block 1 turn if they have it. So there's the land. Whoa. Thunderous Snapper. Whenever you cast a spell with converted mana, it costs 5 or greater. Draw a card. That is powerful. So we still cannot trample through, which is still very disappointing. We no longer need this on white, so we can throw that on black. We will throw another All That Glitters on the Seed. We'll throw an Seed itself out. And we'll swing for 9. See if they want to take 9 or block with the 4/4. Boom! Taking it down to 9. If we top deck a Runeforge Champion, that's one of the best things that could happen for us. Their colors that they're showing can only really bounce the Alseed. I don't think they can... I mean, they're not going to be able to fight it. Well, I think we win next... Yeah, we win next... No, now we don't. I was going to say with the Alseed anyways, because we could sack it, but then they just gained a life, and when we sack this, this would go down in power. So, neither of those were correct. With Willow Haven... Willow Haven. Okay, so that leaves them 2 green still, where maybe they wanted a green and a blue. Ram through. Oh no, they took out our small Alseed. Now we do have a 7/7. Gosh, dang it. Deck. Stop drawing things I don't want. We'll swing for 7 since they killed one of our Alseeds. We're going to kill their Snapper, bringing us to 37 life. Pass it back to Torito. Yeah, those things. Okay. Okay. They just full-grown their creature. Beanstalk Giant on the Fertile Footsteps. And they're going to smack us for nothing because... Oh, hey, there's the game winner. It's another All That Glitters. Let's just go ahead and swing in for 13. I didn't think about them swinging or tapping and then another All That Glitters, so there was another card that wins. Hello? Let's go with Bill. Or Lulz. Either way, hello opponent. So we have nothing but runes and a Sentinelize and land, so we're going to definitely be mulliganing. Okay, we got the Transcendent Envoy. We don't have Runeforge Champion, but we'll keep the hand. We'll get rid of a Rune of Speed, since we don't need 2 of it in our hand. Throw the planes first, pass the turn. Both of these pathways will probably be on color, since we have them in our hand. The blue rune and the red rune. Opponent plays a white pathway, white-red on white. Okay, we get another... so we'll play this pathway on blue. We have another rune now of speed. Throw out the Transcendent Envoy. Pass the turn. See what they do. They might not attack into it. But they probably also know that we need that creature. Oh, now they can't boast anyway, so... it doesn't really hurt us too much now. Okay. They pass the turn. We'll throw this down on red. We'll throw the Rune of Speed on this because it gives it +1 also. Drawing us a card. Oh, that is an amazing card. That means next turn we can go off. So we have haste, flying, not lifelink. I say we hold this back this turn. Bluff a block. We ain't blocking anything. We will not be blocking. So we also hope they don't like Bone Crusher Stomp this, which is, they're looking at it. Another red. Oh, I don't have the removal. So okay, yay. What does this do? What in the world? Okay, no blocks. Now we're looking for an All That Glitters. Also land. So we throw the Runeforge Champion. We take the action on our library. We have green, we have blue, we have red. They don't have flying. We're trying to rush them now. So I think we'll just get lifelink. Just to round it out. Just so we can do everything. So let's start comboing off. Another Runeforge Champion for next turn. We fizzle. Okay, let's get up in the air. Let's add some more damage. Let's go +1/+1. I'm going to save one God of Flight for this Runeforge Champion, but let's draw another card. Let's keep going. They can't. Let's get it big as we can so they can't kill it. There's a Selfless Savior. We haven't thrown a land yet. Let's throw the white down. Let's protect creatures with the Selfless Savior, and let's go ahead and attack now for 8, gaining 6 life. Passing it back. All That Glitters would have pretty much ended the whole game this next turn. We still might be able to do it. We'll see. Good game. Hello, tonic water. Posse tonic water? I don't know. So, we have the combo in our hand. Perfect. We have 3 lands. So, this is a definite keeper. Plus, we have the Savior and the Rune of Speed. So, we'll keep that. We'll just start with turn 1 Selfless. We don't have any black cards in our hand, so we can lead with this pathway with the Selfless. It will protect the Transcendent Envoy and or the Runeforge. Hello, Sonic Water. What are we on here? Dual white. So we're on mono white Birth of Melita. So maybe they're not mono white, or they're mono white control. That could be too. Okay, so we don't need to use these yet, and when we do, they'll be on color. Since we drew this other planes, we'll just throw that out there. We'll throw the Transcendent Envoy, swing for 1. Pass it back to good old water. Birth of Meletus triggers, gets a 0/4 out. Luckily we're in the air with most of our creatures with the way the deck runs. Hollowed Priest. I like it. I gain life from the birth next turn. Interesting. So maybe the birth, this is still kind of an aggro-y white deck, but it also can beat other aggro decks. Interesting. So I wish we had more runes than just this and this. We already have the Rune of Speed. Let's throw this out on green. Let's throw the Runeforge Champion. Let's go ahead and search the library. We need to get in the air so that they can't block us. Let's go ahead and lead with that one. Throwing it on the Runeforge Champion. Another land is not great. We'll throw the red rune on the Runeforge Champion so we can attack with it this turn. All that glitters for next turn. Okay. So we'll only attack in the air with this. And might as well go with this, because they're going to be bigger than we want to block next turn immediately. So we'll end the turn, and all that glitters is going to make this bigger, and the Alcide is going to make everything bigger. So they gain 2 life from the Saga, from the Birth of Meletus. They get a +1 counter on the Hollow Priest, making it a 2/2, as I had said. Okay, we're going to go to attack phase. I believe they will be swinging. We will not be blocking. We need that Selfless Savior to be protecting. Good puppy. The Birth of Meletus comes out again. Like I said, we're in the air. We don't care. It rhymes. We're in the air. We don't care. Ooh, okay, another rune. We like that. So we're automatically going to obviously be throwing the All That Glitters on the Runeforge Champion in the air. And then let's throw the Rune of Might for free on the Runeforge Champion and draw a card. Oh, another pathway. Let's throw the other the Alcide of Life's Bounty, because it also pumps it. Let's throw another land out. Let's put you out on red. Next, let's attack with everything that we have in the air for 11. Boom, boom. Taking them down to 6. Pass the turn. We still have a Alcide and a Selfless Savior up to defend. And so we have lethal in the air next turn. We have lethal next turn no matter what, because we can use the Alcide on the Runeforge Champion, even if they have a flyer to sneak by. Plus we have trample. Okay, they're going to gain some life from the Rune of Sustenance that they just threw on the Hollowed Priest. So that's not bad. We'll let them slam into us. We don't need to take... yeah, we don't need a chump block. They're going to gain life. So they do go up to 8, but they just tapped their only creature, and so, yeah, they had nothing else to do. Good game. We have Roggenwalder. Sticking with it. We have the Runeforge Champion. We do not have the first piece of the puzzle. The Transcendent. Okay, so, I mean, we're going to keep it. We'll lead off with the Selfless Savior. Hello. How are you now? So we can go turn 2 Sentinel's Eyes, I guess, so that we don't lose anything of importance. We'll throw this out on red. Throw the Sentinel's Eyes on the Selfless Savior. Swing for 2. And that way if we lose the Selfless Savior, that's not great, but, you know, the Sentinel's Eyes allows us to, you know, comes back to us later in the game. With good old escape. They go to foretell a card, which is not something we really want to see. But it did happen. We'll throw this out on black. I might consider Runeforge Championing now since I have the Selfless Savior. Yeah, I'm gonna. And we'll go get, search our library for, I think, I want to get in the air. Swing for the 2, Sentinel, with the Selfless Savior that has the Sentinel's Eyes. And if we have to sack it for the Runeforge Champion, it doesn't feel too bad. Well, let's just go ahead and sack it anyways, just because that's what you do. And now, let's start with the Rune of Speed, because we get to draw a card and it makes us bigger and they don't have a creature. And then I think we throw out the Alseid of Life's Bounty. And then I think we're going to just swing for 3 and protect their mono black. So, I mean, we could slam another rune down, but then they're just going to kill it immediately. The Alseid ensures us protection. Unless they, you know, extinction event, and then who cares? You know, we want them to have spot removal. Board wipes are bad for us. They are thinking, how do they get out of this situation? How much bigger is our opponent going to get? What are they up to? That's what they're thinking. Null Priest of Oblivion, Menace, and Lifelink. It's good. Go to our turn. There is the Envoy. So we'll instantly throw that, and we now have our combo assembled, so we can leave the mana open for the Alseid of Life's Bounty. We'll throw the Rune of Flight on the Runeforge Champion, get it up in the air. We will throw the Rune of Speed onto the Transcendent Envoy, so now it can attack this turn, and it's in the air. We'll throw the other Rune of Speed on the Runeforge Champion, so it gets bigger. Let's throw our land out on the plains out. The Rune of Sustenance we'll throw on our bigger creature, the Runeforge Champion, so we gain more life. There's the All That Glitters. We still have one open to protect our creatures. And, yeah, I think we're ready to swing. Let's swing with everything but the Alseid. And win the game. That's how you combo. Good game. Hello, opponent. I think it's Eerie. With an I at the beginning. I don't know. Eerie. So we have 2 lands. Alseid of Life's Bounty. All That Glitters. Rune of Sustenance. Transcendent Envoy. And the Runeforge Champion. So we have our combo. 2 lands. We just need 1 more land. That is an instant keeper. The only thing that'd be better is if Alseid was the Selfless Savior. Some situations this is better too, though. We don't have any black or blue land in our hands, so it doesn't matter what we use. What do we got here? Dusk Wielder. Okay. So we'll throw the new pathway we got out on white, throw the Runeforge, or the Alseid of Life's Bounty, pass a turn, and now we have we have our turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. If they don't kill our Transcendent Envoy, so we're definitely not blocking that. Okay, it's a Dragonkin Berserker. I wonder if they know to break our combo. We still don't have a I don't know. I think I want more white right now. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. No attacks. If they have a way to kill the Transcendent Envoy, then they break the combo. That's fine. I don't think we can play a turn behind right now. Our opponent looks like they are really going fast. Thank goodness we have a Rune of Sustenance in our hand. So, no blocks. We're going to take that. The Rune of Sustenance is really going to help keep us in this game. We'll probably go get the Rune of Haste, or the red rune. So we're going to have to throw this out. We can afford to throw that on black now. We go get the Runeforge Champion. So we get the Runeforge on the board. Search our library. We'll get a red rune so that we can grab that and get some haste. Okay, Sentinel's Eyes isn't bad. We use the other rune. Put it on the Runeforge Champion. That's going to give us some life. All attacks minus the Alseid. Taking them to 16. We come to 16 with the life gain. Next turn, we can double up on the All That Glitters if our Runeforge Champion makes it. Hopefully we survive the turn. We left the Alseid up as a blocker. No mana. I'm hoping they don't try to kill our creatures. And they go all in on attacking us. Bloodchief Thirst on the Alseid is actually interesting. Oh, because they don't have enough mana to Bloodthirst Chief this. And they get in this way. They're just trying to hit us for as much damage as possible. That was extremely good news for us. They don't know what we have in store for them. So we have white here, and we have white here. So we've got double white. If I want to throw that, I need another white. So yeah, let's just go all on white. Let's throw the all that glitters on the Runeforge. Good game, opponent. I'm not gonna lie. White here. Sentinel's Eyes. And let's swing in and finish it. Good game. Howdy, Arab. Okay, we got the Runeforge Champion, and we go first. We have an Alseid of Life's Bounty, 2 land, 2 runes. We'll keep it. I wish we had the other piece of the combo, the Transcendent Envoy, but we don't. We have both runes here in our hand, so like, but we have the Runeforge Champion, so I don't know which one of these is better to keep and not be white. But we'll just throw the Hengegate Pathway out on white. It does have beautiful artwork on both sides. Okay, our opponent mulls down to 5. We will throw the Alseid of Life's Bounty and ship it on back. See what they're up to. It is black-green, a hollow, jungle hollow. So what are they going to be up to? So we have the Runeforge Champion and we have protection for it. So let's go all in on white and really just see if we can't just swarm the board with all these protectors. Throw the Runeforge Champion next turn and then start going off. I don't know. We'll see. If we had the Transcendent Envoy, that would be our best bet. Are they Death Touch? Are they just passing the turn? Interesting. Sentinel's Eyes is not land. So we'll throw the Sentinel's Eyes on the Alseid of Life's Bounty and swing in with the lot. Pass the turn. It's going to be an interesting one. Now I really wish I'd have put that on red. Llanowar Visionary is a draw. Literally. Yeah, you ship it back. There's the Envoy, so we'll throw that. It would be nice to get some land. Let's swing in with the Life's Bounty. See if we get a trade. This isn't an enchantment, so we don't mind losing it, even though we just lose protection. If we hit a land next turn, I think we go off. We can. Not guaranteed, but if we hit a land, very strong possibility. They choose to keep all their land. So now they're at 5 with the Llanowar Visionary. They did not want to take the block. So we have a 5-drop probably coming at us, or they have enough mana where they wanted to spend, you know, all 5, 2-drop and a 3-drop, something like that. But they definitely did not want to lose their investment in Llanowar Visionary's capability of giving them mana. So there's the Spider with Reach. Nice. Land, land, heart of the cards, land, land. Can I get it? Okay, there. The heart of the cards. We can throw that on black. Now we have many whites. Throw the Runeforge Champion. This says instant or sorcery, right? Yes. Otherwise, they would just be going crazy. It has reach, so we need to punch through. So we're going to grab the green one. We have flight. We have haste. We need the green rune, and we'll be drawing a bunch. So they're held up with 1 green. Maybe they can fight that. I'm not sure what they're doing here. So we'll search our library. We want the green one so we can punch through. And let's fire it up. Okay, throw that on the Runeforge Champion. Draw a card. Our opponent must be in full control. Let's give it haste. So we need to draw another rune that pumps. That'll make it a 4/4. We need 1 more. Oh, come on. Rune of Flight. Get us in the air and be our friend. Another rune that pluses us. Come on. Heart of the cards. Well, next turn. We don't have lifelink or anything. So let's just sit back and end the turn. Next turn we go off with all the glitters. We have protection with the Selfless Savior. Don't know why they would run a board wipe in this situation with the being a creature. Acolyte of Affliction. And there's about... Oh, so they're hoping to grab something with their mill? Yeah, they must be desperate. So they're going to get another Acolyte of Affliction back. Or they could take land. Cool. Any card. So maybe they needed more land. Either way, they didn't kill our Runeforge Champion with 5, so 2 isn't going to do it. Looks like they're passing to us. And it's a Rune of Sustenance, so everything starts to get fun now. Let's not throw our land yet. We don't need to. We get to throw this for free on the Runeforge Champion. Your turn, opponent. Not your turn, but your turn to do something. Let's throw all that glitters out on the Runeforge Champion. And really start to have fun. Now we throw the Alseid out, because it pumps up the Runeforge Champion, and I do believe they're going to have to make some block choices here. So let's throw another land out, just so that we're able to use these. So that's a 14. They're all green. Let's sacrifice this, giving this protection from green. Next. Oh, shoot. But it made it way smaller, because I'm a silly goose. One attacker. So next turn we kill him. Oops. I did the math correctly after I did it incorrectly. Okay, we take him down to 3. We go to 37. We don't have to... They can attack all they want. Next turn we can do exactly what we just did again. It makes the Runeforge Champion smaller, but they're at 3 life. I think that's probably game. Especially since we have the ability to Selfless and Alseid of Life's Bounty. So we've got a lot of choices. Let's see, this is flying, and the only thing that has reach is this. So we don't even have to Alseid of Life. Oh, well, now we... Now they can... Yeah. So this is different now, because... We can't sack. We could double sack, but this just gets tiny. So we'll just run through them. They can stop, what, 4, 5... Whoa. It's just over then? They just know? There's absolutely no reason to block. We'll just... I mean, this game over now. I think it already was, but... I have no reason. I have tons of life. We ain't blocking that. Hello. Howdy. Our turn. Let's just turn them sideways. Oh, they tricked us. Oh, they tricked us. We've been had. No, they don't want to do it still. Good game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for Rune My Day. And Rune My Day, it did not, but ruin a few other people's days, it probably did. The deck is super fun. It is a combo deck, so sometimes it just doesn't go off. So be prepared. If you're on the ladder, sometimes you're just going to get steamrolled because you mulligan into nothing but runes over and over. So be cautious when you do that. But if you just want to have a whole bunch of fun, complete quests for the day, I think this is the deck to do it. I wouldn't really change the deck at all because, as I said, it is just a really super fun combo deck. But feel free to take out 2 of the Sentinel's Eyes if you just don't think they work and add in another Rune of Flight, another Rune of Mortality, or 2 of those, however you want to do it. But do me a favor, leave us a comment down below and let us know what you're thinking. How do you like the channel so far? Any improvements? Anything else you'd like to see? Give the channel a subscribe, completely free, super fast, just like that. Like the video, and as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.